TV shows. I've been here since April. Um, a new thing. Uh, I I start to read some books recently. I never liked to read, but now what I
In
don't.
English. In English.
No. In the first moment, it's in Portuguese, but I I buy The Lord of the Rings
Oh,
in English now, but
wow.
not not arrived, não chegou ainda.
Yeah, I got you. I got you.
That's
Yeah,
it.
you found your trigger to you like a Lord of Rings and you decide to uh, bring these habits in your daily. So it's
Yeah.
amazing. Great, great. Thank you for
Uh,
sharing.
Gisiel, can you introduce yourself?
Thank you, Otávio.
Yes, my name is Giselle. I am 35 years old. I live in Picos, Piauí. I am married. I have two daughters. My first daughter uh, is 7 years old, and my second is 1 years old. Um, I work as a software engineer too, and I am teacher too. I worked in Instituto Federal do Piauí. Um, in my free time, I like watch football, soccer, and I like drink beers in weekends. That's it.
Oh, great, Giselle. My wife is from Barras, Piauí, you know. We
Oh, you know,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, well, starting my presentation, I live in São Paulo State, near to Campinas region, but like I said, my wife is from Barras, Piauí, and currently her family live in Boituva city, near to Sorocaba region, the same state, São Paulo, and I have two children. They don't live with me. It's about my first marriage, right? But they live at the same city like us here in Americana. And let me see. Yeah, and I live with my wife and my stepson. And all these three children have about the same age, between 11 and 13 years old. And I'm currently work as a software engineer for a company based on the south of Brazil, Paraná State. And I'm specialized in front-end development right now. But these days, I decided to remind some approach and technologies about backend because I had the opportunity to work with Node.js, you know. So I decided to reward this when I worked with that. And yeah, I think it's a little bit about me. Welcome aboard, Giselle. I didn't ask you if is your first time here in Talk and Talk. Is your first time here in Talk and Talk, Giselle, or just with me? You're muted. You're muted, Giselle. Your microphone is muted.
yeah. Oh, it's my first time with you, but I participate in others talking talk immersions.
Great, great. So welcome aboard to my immersion.
Thank
Uh,
you.
Yeah, I forgot to say we are on YouTube, right? And
Yeah.
the YouTube people know that I'm here every single Tuesday and Friday, 7 a.m. It's my time here to let this conversation. And it's important to say I'm only a student. I'm just a student like all of you, right? I'm not a teacher,
Mhm.
so I'm not able to teach you anything. I'm here just to help you guide us in this conversation, bring up some talk, and start a health conversation. Only that. And yeah, that's it. Lurian, it's our turn, my friend.
Hello, good morning. I'm Luria. I live in Belo Horizonte. I'm 35 years old. I work as a business analyst. I don't have kids. I have just two dogs. It's enough for this moment. And in my free time, I love to travel. I love traveling, actually. I love traveling. I love also go out, receive friends at my place. I like to play video games. Like I can say I like was all the love,
I
and
would love.
I love to. But I think you are more intense than me. But like my boyfriend, I'm here in Talk and Talk. There are 9 months, and that's it. I'm learning French, Spanish, and for English, I'm just trying to improve my speaking.
Ah,
That's it.
just try to improve. That's a humble girl. She is.
Yes, we cannot forget. It's not like when you learn how to ride a bike. We need to keep
Yeah, yeah.
improving every day.
Luria, and I need to say, I've reacted your message on the host Talk and Talk group, but congrats for your birthday last week.
Ah, thank
Really? I
you.
was
Thank you.
forgotten to say, I'm so sorry. I know that's so important for, especially for women, you know.
Yes.
And I
I
shared a situation in the past there I've lost a relationship about that, guys.
Oh, yes, yes, I remember.
Remember, remember.
But in my case, I didn't want to share, like in the group.
Mm-hmm.
But my colleagues, they did a surprise for me, like I opened the immersion. The immersion was about anniversary. I choose this
Oh
subject.
my goodness.
Yeah, so about to talk about your anniversary, if you like, how you celebrate, if it's important to be
Mm-hmm.
alive. And they just opened the immersion with a lot of balloons, singing
Mm-hmm.
happy birthday in French.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
Yes, but this part we don't have in YouTube. But it was amazing.
Oh,
Because of that, I shared.
great, great. Congrats, you have a good friends in virtual environment for sure.
Merci, graças, thank you.
It's yeah, yeah, that's it, that's it. I don't know about the future, but maybe I'm gonna try to try another language. I don't know. In the future, I don't know when. Okay, guys, it was Giselle is it's interesting the way that we talk here and talk and talk is um leve. I forgot the leve word in English. And yeah, we can feel relaxed and not to be afraid or something like that because all of us respect each other here. So that's why I'm really like to be here. I'm here. I forgot to say I'm here for more than a year. You know, I'm host for more about 1 year here. I'm host here. So I really love to be here because that, you know. And yeah, let's start to our the top questions, you know. Lurian, could you start with the first question, please?
Yes, of course. If you had thought help sooner, thought, thought help sooner, what aspects of your life could be different now? I think the understanding about myself, about my background. I think I said once that I took a few time to understand that everyone needs to have some help, in a moment of your life, a help of a therapist like I'm doing now, or a help for someone that you trust and you can just ask for some help. I had this background in my life. I was raised like I need to be totally tough. Like, oh, therapist is for therapy is for crazy people. I remember that this was in my mind, like, no, therapy is just for who is crazy. Like there are a lot of people thinking about suicide, depression, no, all these problems. And you don't have this, so let these people ask for some help. You don't need it. So, and I think now, since I'm doing all this work, and this work accumulates,
Mm-hmm.
accumulate because of, you accumulate the problems of your life. You have more experience, so now it's a little easy. It's a little harder to do, but it's possible. Uh, yeah, of course. And I think I'm more mature to understand myself now. I was not like ready maybe before, and now since I'm ready, it's okay. But I think this could help me to advance and avoid a lot of um, a lot of problems, and traumas in my life. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, and I was used to prejudice about the therapy courses, a long time ago. I had this another problem about that. But I've learned how important it is to make therapy, do therapy, It's so, so, so crucial to keep our mind healthy, for sure. Thank you, Lurian. And about you, Otávio?
Um, one point. In the past, I have the same thoughts thoughts about therapy. I believe it that therapy it's on to big problems. But now I understand that 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 is not. If I answer the question, if I had sought help early, maybe I won't be find easier to express my feelings and talk about my vulnerability. Um, Today I'm learning how to do that, but it's thanks to be the work I've been doing in the therapy. So things could have been different if I had started this process before, I
I
think.
got you. I got you. Have you been working as a software developer your entire life, Otávio? Just a curiosity, or
Yeah.
not?
I,
Okay.
I know. I had uh, my first job is in as a financial assistant.
Oh, I got you. I got you.
But in this job, I develop too. I
Oh,
create,
wow. Oh, really? Oh, no
yeah,
way.
create some scripts, some things to help the financial department.
I got you. No, I asked you that because as software developer, we used to be introspective person, It's common for us. I've been worked in different industries along the way, because that I'm a little bit different. My my personal skills are a little bit different of the most of developers, you know. I'm a person that I like to talk. I like to express myself during the meetings, for example. I don't feel shame about that or feel afraid, you know. I used to express myself if my mind tell me that's the moment to do that, you know, because that I asked you, and because I know that, and it's okay, it's okay. Okay. And about you, Giselle, if you had asked for help earlier in your life, uh, what would the things changed along the way for you? The first question we're talking about.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. I think I am well with my life today. I don't know if I was changing something.
Great,
I
great.
am, yeah.
You're
I think it's,
comfortable.
yeah. I think it's okay. I I have some problems and like everyone, but I think I can handle it.
Yeah. Thank you, thank you. I got you, Giselle. And about me, guys, for sure, um, my life would be big different. I used to joke with my loved ones, oh, if I asked for help before, I would be in a better position. Not relate the role at all, but I'm talking about the career maturity and something like that, you know, not relate the title, you know, the status, you know. I'm a person that I don't care about the role name or role position, something like that. I'm a person that I really like to do what I love, you know, about the job. But as every cloud has a silver line, I know that well, all the everything that I've been doing along the way will put me in a role or position in the right time, you know. I know that God know everything about how is the best time for me and for us, maybe, yeah. And so I really I really I feel really confident about when I'm prepared for something, good things will happen to me, you know. And yeah, it's about that in my perspective. But of course, if I had soft help sooner, my life will would be uh, better, so better in career terms, I would say, you know. Um, like I said, I worked in different fields to find my place, you know. Nowadays, I know that I really love to developer things, you know. So yeah, if I had some help about that before, my life would be totally different for sure. So it's important to share our feelings, like you said, Otavio. It's important as earlier as possible. And yeah, that's it. Let's move on to the next one, guys. The second question. Giselle, could you read and answer for us the second question, please?
Yes. How do relationships improve if you unlearn behaviors that hinder connections? Oh, I don't know. I think that's if I unlearn some behaviors, well, was different in some relationships.
Yeah.
I grew up in a, how can I say, I grew up uh, in a church, in
Oh,
a,
I got you.
in I, in this, I learned some habits, some behaviors that it's that nowadays
Yeah, I got you.
conservadores, hábitos conservadores. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I've grew up in a church environment as well. I'm currently a Catholic person, and I had opportunity to make catechese. I had no idea
Yeah, I
this
go.
word in English. And I've learned these good habits for sure since I was
Yeah,
child. I totally understand you.
yeah, that's it. I think that I learned good habits. Then that's so important for my life.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I think the some habits are conservadores demais.
Yeah, yeah. Like me,
That's
like
it.
me. Yeah, I had the same experience, Giselle. Thank you for share. And about you, Lurian.
All the time my mic is really hard to.
Yeah, it's a little bit noise. Don't
Now?
hinder
No,
okay.
no, I find a way to fix it. Let me.
Oh,
It's
perfect.
better,
Yeah,
but you
it's
need to.
perfect.
Uh,
It's okay. It's okay.
I ask the guarantee for this headphone, to change, but I need to wait. I don't know what
Okay.
is happening. Um,
Technology stuffs, Lurian.
Technology, right? And it's a gamer headphone, okay?
Oh,
There's a lot
really?
of lights. Yes,
I think
I
it's not a good idea to share the brand of this headphone because if I know that, I'm not buy one.
no, no, I will not share. So about the question number two, um, I think relationships is about to understand yourself too, for
Mhm.
after understand the perspective of the others. Like all the time I try to understand my feelings, and when I know, or when I just realize that other ones they have different feelings, I cannot understand why. So I think my the relationships can improve if you just start to separate that,
Mhm.
separate because maybe, and I have a problem about that, I blame myself a lot, a lot. Like, oh, I should have understand this before. How I'm able to do that. This kind of things, because but this other person, you will never be ready or enough, maybe, to understand completely other person. Maybe
Yeah.
you think you are, maybe you think you are, but something just happened. You like, oh my God, no, I did something wrong again. And like I said, I put the fault on me. Maybe other people they act like different. Okay,
Mm.
so I think if I learned this before, could improve. This this behavior. If I unlearned to blame myself, if I unlearned to have this behavior about that, of course this person is like that, for sure. Or if I unlearned to think that I am the same all the time, I'm changing too every day. So I think it's more because of that, because people are lazy nowadays sometimes to just have a connection, because they just give up. No, this person is like that. Oh,
Mhm.
I am like that. So maybe I could have. better relationship, more healthy with all my relations. If I unlearned some things, some patterns of the life. Let's see.
Yeah, yeah, but the most important thing is not to put a lot of more responsibility than it's the truth in a real situation, no? I felt the same like you, Lurian, a long time ago, and I've learned that all of us, it doesn't matter the kind of relationship, have responsibilities about this. Bad situation, no? We are not only one responsible for all the problems, you know. It's important to recognize that, but I can understand you completely. It's hard. I had this feeling along the way to be here, right? And I'm curious about you, Otavio. If you want to share, if you feel comfortable to share something about that, go ahead, my friend.
Sure. Uh, mm, I guess uh, I will give example. One thing that got in the way of my relationships in the beginning
Mm-hmm.
uh, was that I don't like to talk about hard questions
Oh,
in the
really?
relationship. Yeah, because I need to express my feelings, right?
Yeah, and it was a
Uh,
problem to you.
yeah, uh, it's this is was a difficult question to me in the
Mm-hmm.
start of my relationship.
I got you. I got you. So this kind of immersions is totally helpful for you because besides practicing English, we can express sometimes deeply topics like this. So it's amazing. It's one thing that I really like to be here, Otavio. We can learn and yeah, shares a lot of stuff that we don't used to think about in our day-to-day appointments, you know? That's amazing.
Yeah, talk and talk is like therapy to me sometimes.
For sure. For all of us, I'm sure that. Yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you. And yeah, I think it's my turn, right? Yeah, it's my turn. Well, yeah, I had big problems along the way in my real old relationship, guys. I used to share this experience here in another immersions, but about my first marriage, it was one of them. I remember I had a lot of problems, and by the time I decided not to share these situations with my parents, for example, and not to uh, ask ask for help by the time. It's two big mistakes that I used to do by the time, you know. And of course, it's hard to take actions if we don't have clear thoughts to help us to take any action, you know. So I did a lot of mistakes about that, but the most important thing is to learn with the situations, and I've learned how to handle that. And currently, when I have some problem or if I want to take any actions, I used to share with my therapist. I have a therapist and my parents. I like to, and my wife, you know, I like to share with them and sometimes with my children, you know, because the older one is 13 years old. So 13 years old. So he is able to yeah give some advice of course the depend of the topic, but yeah, sometimes I used to share something with my old son, especially my old son. So I that's so important to bring insights and data. Currently, another thing that I've learned currently, I like to evaluate the situations with data. You know, I can share quickly to finish my speech. Another example, when I decided to reposition myself on the market, about to ask for international jobs or project, I know that I have to be caution about to my current role. It's important to pay attention about that. But when I decide to do that, I've hired the premium LinkedIn just to see more data about my profile, and I've realized that the most of my current leaders in my current company don't use to visit my profile with frequency. And I've evaluate, if I put myself, if I ask for positions in another regions, what the chance that I have problem, with data, and I put these informations on the table to decide if I would continue, in which ways I would continue doing that. So yeah, so I've learned a lot of stuff along the way, and if I learned that in the past, of course, like I said, my life would be so good. But I'm glad to be here, right? I need to say I'm glad to be here, and yeah, because that I'm here with you guys, and that's it. I'm sorry, my answer was so long. I'm sorry. I try to avoid that the next one. Let's move on to the 30 question. Lurian, could you start the 30 question, please?
Of course. The question number three. What might happen if you challenge the narratives you've always believed about yourself? Ah, this could be nice, at least to try. I I'm a person, I'm a positive one. So normally the narratives about myself always is that I can do it, I will succeed. I don't have sometimes a fear that will stop me to try new things. So in this point, at least, I'm better. And the worst part is because sometimes I'm just, how can I say, to adventures. Like the other day, 2 weeks ago, I said, "Oh, let's do a trekking, uh, in a bike." No, with my partner. And you did this before? Yes, I did trekking before with a bike. How long? Just I don't know, 3 hours, 10 kilometers. Okay. And this one, how long? This one is just 90 kilometers. And I just said, okay, let's go. You know, I because I have this, like it's possible. Everyone do. We ask some information, so I'm ready. I was not totally ready, but
Sure.
we finish, okay? It's not a problem, but I have conditions of my like bronchitis. So sometimes I'm really tired, like I need to
Mhm.
stop or I need to walk a little. So in the end, a simple path that normally people do in 2 hours, I did in 4.5. And because of that, we need to come back. We were with bikes, we need to come back. And it was started to be at night. And night, like sometimes it's hard how we can come back. And then he's tired, went flat. I think it's like that we said, the pneu estourou. Thanks God.
Mhm.
Because of that, I think if I in my perspective, of course I have this, I'm a person who I think about the safe, okay? But in my perspective, no, we can do, you can do, and sometimes we cannot. We just need to understand. But since the tire went flat, it was a sign for me. Oh, let's uh, ask some help. And a couple help us. They take us and come back for the city, because we
Mm-hmm.
were in the mountains. Uh, not the mountains like in the top, but in the a kind of.
I got
So I think in this point, I'm okay that I don't let anything stop me. Always
you.
I'm ready to go. But that is the other point that sometimes I need to think more about. I think that's it about. I have other things to to share for sure, but about every background, about when I said I cannot do something too, that like go to the gym, about, oh, this is not for me, like about the therapist. If I could challenge the narratives, maybe could help me to see other point, or the side of the situation.
Yeah, I have a question for you. You said before about your boyfriend asked you to ride a bike and 9 kilometers, right? And you did that for the first time when you asked it, or you had
No,
been
no,
increased this.
no. I did one time 10 kilometers. Always I use bikes, but like
Wow.
for how can I say? I use bikes for like passeio. How can I,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
simple
gotcha.
tours, simple tours. And for
Okay.
for these like trekking in the mountains, I did one time 10 kilometers.
Wow.
So I think, oh, to pass for 90 is easy.
Oh my goodness. It looked like, oh, I'm going to the gym and levantar a big weight, or
Yeah.
no, no, no. I'm not so brave like you to do that for sure.
Yes, but like I said, I have this feeling that, oh, let's go, let's do. I don't measure sometimes, but I prefer to be
Yeah,
like
you're
that
right.
and try than be that person that, oh no, oh no, I just
Just
give
to
up.
avoid kill yourself, just to avoid do that, please.
Of course.
Okay, thank you, Lulia. And about you, Otávio?
I need your trust, uh, Lurian. I need your confidence
Yeah.
for confidence. Uh, I don't know. I never think about these specifically. These the narratives I believe about myself, but I think I need to be more confident. Not in my current job, but
Mm-hmm.
about my career, about the market. Like,
Yeah.
have a um, positionamento in
I
the
think it's
market
positioning at all.
position.
Yeah, I think
A
that.
position in the market. Uh, share my knowledge and have a career, not only a job. I,
Yeah.
I think that's it.
I have an advice for you that is something I'm doing right now. I think it's important to find some work, hire some consulting services about that, because it's hard to look how the market works without any help. If we are just learn with public posts, I think they used to bring us good insights, but there are a lot of more stuffs about that. I can
Yeah,
say to you that because I'm in this process and it's hard. It's important. In my case, I needed to rebuild completely my profile, not only my LinkedIn, but my CV, the way that I make my presentations and about the not only the interview, it's all stuffs related that. So it's important to have this invest this money in ourselves. And yeah, I hope bring good news in the future about that for you. But I would advise you about that, Otavio. If you have this opportunity, think more about that.
Yeah.
I
Thank you
have,
for advice. The advice.
yeah, I have some people to recommend, if you like. So after in the end of this immersion, I'm gonna put my LinkedIn here, and if you want to text me, feel free, right?
Right. Thank
Oh,
you.
thank you too. Welcome. And about you, Giselle, about this question, the question number 3. Uh, if you have something nowadays, if you want to share for us, feel free as well, right? It's your turn, Giselle, please.
Okay. I think that um, it's a difficult question for me because I am a fearful and a methodical person.
Me too. Me too.
I don't, yeah, I don't like in taking risks. I prefer to do things that I know that
Yeah, I got
I have knowledge. I don't like to taking risks in a work, in a life,
I got you. I got you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And it's approach. It's approach. I did this approach for a long years in the past, but I changed it completely along the way. Currently, I put myself in risk. Um, yeah, but yeah, I think in my case, of course, my case, I need to respect all the context in all the other histories. But in my case, if I want to grow up, not only my career but my personal one, I need to put myself in risk. I need to take any actions. If I just live the life, I wouldn't achieve what I'd like to do. I'd like to live. But yeah, I think summary uh, is that about you said, Giselle, but about the questions. Yeah, I can bring a personal situation for you quickly. I'm struggling about to work out, you know. Guys, I know that is important to, yes, scratch the body, make a lot of exercise, something like that. And my strategy is I'm trying to stimulate myself with a leisure activities. For example, I'm currently playing virtual racing games. So I used to race using steer wheel, pedals, and some like that. And I intend in the future, if I have this opportunity, I intend to buy better devices about that. So better steer wheels, better pedals, and a cockpit maybe, and some like that. So I know that I need to have a good body health to make this leisure time because this equipment used to simulate the real car situation, so the stranges though and some like that. So it's important to be good with our body. So this could be a trigger to make me work out, you know. I think that's a strategy that I try to put myself. And my wife, she used to go to the gym every single day, you know, uh, Monday to Monday. So it's another point to try to follow her, you know. And yeah, that's it about this question. So let's move on. Otávio, it's your turn. The question number 4, please. Yeah, it's the final question because the time, right, guys?
Right. What's the strategy?
Sorry, Osvaldo, before he starts, I will go, okay?
Okay,
Because
yeah,
I
yeah,
have
we
my
can do
action,
this right
okay?
now.
So
Okay,
bye-bye and thank you. See you next.
bye-bye,
Bye bye,
Lurian. See
Lugian. Thank
you.
you.
Bye-bye. Go ahead, Otávio, please.
What strategies could one employ to identify and break free from harmful cycles? Mm, What works to me is take time to reflect about my actions, and my thoughts, my emotions, and
Mm-hmm.
behaviors. Um, it's new for me,
Mm-hmm.
but this work therapy help a lot too. Um, to to break. I think identify is more simple. Like break
Yeah,
is hard.
for sure, for
I,
sure.
we need to identify what triggers the that 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 action, that action.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's act us to do something. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
uh, yeah, I think it is it. Identify the trigger and try to don't trigger this. That's it.
Yeah. Breaking free from harmful cycles is the hardest part to do for sure. Like you said very well, identify it's easy. It's easy. But how to find the triggers, it's hard. It's hard. Well, and about you, Giselle?
Um, I don't know. It's difficult to identify the um, the harmful cycles, but I try to stay calm and how can I say wait for day after day and
I agree. Have
in
patience. Have
yeah
patience.
in way to to how can I say to better for better days. Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
I think
Okay.
it's a life, and some days is bad days, a bad weekend, and after have good days, good weeks.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I got you. I got you. Have patience is crucial. I agree with you. Guys, unfortunately, the time was over, and I've put the on the chat the survey. It's important if you want to share something you want. That's totally anonymous, right? So feel free to share if what you your thoughts about the conversation. If you have any suggestion, feel free to say that the same way. So that's it. I need to finish
Okay.
our conversation. I hope you have a good Friday and weekend and see you next Tuesday. Okay? 7 a.m. Bye bye, guys. Have a good day.
Bye
Bye
bye. See
bye.
you